This video is on Dasaka 22 of Narayaniyam, Ajamila Moksha. Srimad Bhagavata, Skanda 6, chapters 1 to 3 are condensed in this Narayaniyam chapter 22. Just to summarize the story of Ajamila, long ago there lived a Brahmin by name Ajamila who followed the path of virtue, leading the life of a householder. Once, when he went to the forest, he met a woman of immodest appearance and undesirable character. Though by nature he was a man of self control, his mind was attracted to her. He gave up all his duties and, reveling in her company, led a sinful life. As he became old, he became very much attached to his son, who bore thy name, Narayana. And now Ajamila was on his deathbed. The messengers of Yama, the god of death, appeared with fearful looks with ropes in hand. Then, frightened Ajamila called out for his youngest son, who was named Narayana. Oh, Narayana, Narayana. Then a miracle happened. A group of Vishnu Dutas, that is attendants of Vishnu, immediately appeared from nowhere. They were all brilliantly clad. All were youthful and with 4 arms, like Sri Hari himself. They had lotus-like eyes, exuding energy. They scattered the messengers of Yama. Yama's messengers inquired in great fear, "Who are you that prevent us from our duty? Are you gods? We have been ordered by our master, Lord Yama, to bring this old sinner to Yamaloka, where he will be punished and purified." The Bhagavad Dudas were curious and asked what he had done. Then Yamabhadas replied, "Ajamila has strayed from Dharma. He was born to a pious father, well versed in all the Shastras, and married to a virtuous wife. He led an ideal life. One day he went to the forest as usual and met a lady of immortal character, and his heart was shaken. He left his aged parents and virtuous wife and squandered all his wealth for this shameless woman, and took to hunting and other sinful ways for a livelihood. We are taking him to hell by our master's orders." Then Bhagavad Dudas replied, "You say you are guardians of Dharma. It is a pity you have not fully understood the law of Dharma, which is as follows. However much a man has sinned, if at the last moment of death he utters the 4-syllable word Narayana, he is completely purified. No matter if he says it for fun, in mockery, or accidentally, he is completely absolved. You may say that he was only calling his son. That doesn't matter. Yama's followers were in doubt now, and they returned to their master. The Devadutas too vanished. Ajamila woke up as from a dream. But it was no dream. He could distinctly recall every word. "Alas, what a fool I have been," he thought, "leaving my old parents and my chaste, virtuous wife. I committed all kinds of ugly acts with an immoral lady. Please, God, have mercy on me." Thoroughly repentant, he spent a few remaining days of his in the banks of river Ganga, and when at last his last day came, he saw the same heavenly messengers. He was given a new heavenly body, and the Lord's messengers escorted him to Vaikunta. That is the abode of Sri Hari. Uttering the name of Lord Narayana at the last moment absolves one of all sins, and even the tendency to commit sin is destroyed. All other forms of worship and remedies remove only past sins, but not the tendency to commit them. But the word Narayana, though uttered jokingly, or the word Narayana itself purifies one forever and ushers him into the kingdom of God forever. And Yamaraja humbly added, "May the great Lord Hari forgive me for this error." And turning to his followers, he added, "My dear followers, do not even approach hereafter any person who is uttering the holy name Hari or Narayana." This is the Nama Japa Mahatmyam as per the Bhagavata, the story of Ajamila. Now, we will take up the Narayaniya slogas and see the meanings of that. First sloga. Ajamilo nama mahisurapura charan vibho dharmapadan grihashami gurorgira kananametya drishtavan sudrishtashilam kuladam madakulam. Vibho, O Guruvayurappa, Pura Ajamila Nama Mahisuraha. Long ago, the Brahmin by the name Ajamila, Charan Dharmapadan, who was leading a righteous life, Grihashami, and who was a householder. Guru Giraha, at the request of his father, Kananam Etya, gone to the forest. Drishtavan saw Sudrishtashilam Kuladam Madakulam, an immodest, immoral woman given to drinking. Meaning, O Guruvayurappa, long ago there was a Brahmin householder named Ajamila who led a virtuous life. He went to the forest for collecting sacrificial fuel at his father's request. There he met an immoral, immodest woman who was given to drinking. Swada prashando vitada grihakridashaya swadharmamulsrijyataya samaraman adharmakari dashami bhavan puna dathau bhavan namayude suderadim. Swadaha prasandaha abhi, though self-controlled, tad ahrida ashaya, his mind being attracted to her. So dharmam usrijya, giving up all his duties, taya samaraman, started enjoying her company. Atharmagari, became unrighteous. Dashami bhavan punaha, then became very old. Dadau, but he had given thy name, Bhavan Nama Yute Sude, he has given your name to his son, to whom he was very ratim, attached. Meaning, though by nature a man of self-control, his mind was attracted to her. He gave up all his duties and reveling in her company led a sinful life. As he became old, he became very much attached to his son, who bore your name, Narayana. Samrityugale Yamaraja Kingaran Bhayangaram Srina Vilakshayan Bhiya Puramanak Spridivasana Balal Juhava Narayana Namakam Sudam. Samrityugale, he at his death time, Bhayangaranatreen, very fierce three of them, Yamaraja Kingaran, the death god's messengers, Abhilakshayan, seeing before him, Bhiya, in fear, Juhava, called, Narayana Namakam Sudam, Narayana named his son, Puramanak Tvatsmridivasana Bala, that is, certainly induced by the memory of thee by his past devotion's strength. Meaning, at that time of death, he saw before him three fierce-looking Yamabadas, the god of death. He called out in fright the name of his son Narayana, induced by the strength of memory of his past devotion to you. Durashayasyabi tadatvanargada tvadiya namaksharamatravaiphavad purobipedur bhavadiya pashadaha chadurbujaha pidapada manoharaha. Durashayasya abhi tadatu, then even though he was evil-minded, anirgada tvadiya, due to utterance of Nama Akshara Matra Vaibhaval, your name's letters, solely by its glory, Puraha Abhipeduhu, before him appeared Pavadiya Parshadaha, that is Vishnu Badas, Chadurbujaha Pidapadaha Manoramaha, that is having 4 arms, wearing yellow garments with lovely appearances. Meaning, in spite of his evil nature, by the glory of the letters of thy name uttered by him, Narayana, there appeared before him the Vishnu Badas with 4 arms, and they were wearing yellow clothes and were of enchanting appearances. Amum cha sambhashya vikarshado badan vimunjade Tyajurudhur baladami Nivaridasteja bhavajjanaistada Tadiya papam nigilam nyavedayan. Amumcha sambhashya, that is seeing Ajamala tied up with ropes, Vikarshadha Badan, and the Badan dragging them to Yama. Vimunjada idi, release him, thus saying, Arirudhu balat ami, were stopped by force by your Badas. Nivaridaha te cha bhavajjanaihi, and were obstructed by your Badas, Vishnu Badas. Tada tadiya pabam nigilam. Then the Yamabadas started narrating all his sins. Meaning, seeing Ajamila tied up with ropes and being dragged by the Yamabadas, they were obstructed by Vishnu Badas by force and were stopped to do so. Then the Yamabadas narrated all Ajamila's sins. With this, the 5th sloka of this Ajamila Vakyanam, that is Sachaka 22, is completed. To end this video, we will have Nama chanting. നാരായണായെന്നു സദാ ജപിച്ചാൽ പാപങ്കെടും പശുകടും വ്യസനങ്ങൾ തീരും. നാവിനുണർച്ച വരുമേറ്റവും അന്ത്യകാലേ ഗോവിന്ദപാദകമലങ്ങൾ തെളിഞ്ഞു കാണാം. നാരായണ 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 നാരായണ. ഹരി ഓം.